Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Chicago Cubs and the Chicago White Sox. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Steve Carlton, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Settling in now, Carl Hicks. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's waved at and missed for strike one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, it was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
See it, drive it, let's go, kid.
Here comes the 0-1.
Ball, that's inside.
Hicks is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Batting fourth, the designated hitter, Hank.
Standing in now, Hank Sauer, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play here at an even 250, 6 home runs and 15 RBIs. Here's the 0-1. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
As a veteran out on the mound, that's a pitch that you expect to get a call on. Got to believe he keeps pounding that spot until he builds a rapport with the umpire.
Hey, here we go, big guy, come on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
That's the ball.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Well, D-Row, Darryl Parker behind the dish, and you never really know what you're going to get from this guy.
Yeah, sometimes, and I'd hate to be mean and say he flips a coin back there because that's not the case. But as an offensive player, you have to find a consistent zone. You just can't.
Fastball laid off well below the knees. Ryan Sandberg waits on deck. Berry at second. Hicks on at first with nobody out. They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Into the box now, Ryan Sandberg, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
This is exactly the situation you drew up from an offensive standpoint. Good pitcher on the mound, but you got a chance to bury him early in this one.
In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Next pitch will be number 24 in this long first inning. Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone. 1-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
And he got him.
Made pretty quick work of him right there, setting him down on only 4 pitches. And what I liked about all of those pitches, they were down around the knees or lower. Pretty hard to do any kind of damage when pitches are located in that spot.
Batting 6, the right fielder.
To the plate now, Bill Nicholson. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1.
I think this inning could have far-reaching effects in this game. They're really making him work, and unless he dials it in, it's probably going to limit how deep he goes into this game.
Hey, get you a good one up there, huh?
Ready with the 1-0. Fastball just inside.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. 4th home run for him on the season. And with it, the Cubs have moved out in front now 4-0.
Well, it's very early, but he's looked out of sorts from the beginning. They've already roughed him up for 2 homers, and they're not done yet. We'll see if he can regroup or he blows up. Could go either way at this point.
Play ball. He's out. 3 out. 3. Gunner out.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the White Sox, number 15, Emo Escalona.
At the plate, Carl Hicks. He singled his last time up.
The catcher, Carl Hicks.
Doing better. Let's do it.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hits this one hard the other way. And how about that right out of the bullpen? A ground ball on 1 pitch, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. It's the Cubs 6 and the White Sox nothing.
Let's play ball.
Stepping in, Gary Carter, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is in time, so a good idea, but the bunt attempt doesn't pan out.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
Play ball. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. That's ball 4.
Striding in, Gary Carter. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd.
Carter.
Two pitch is fouled away. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here. No errors and a couple of men left. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Cubs are on top 7-3.
Let's play ball. That hit him. First base.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Carl Hicks. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Ball one. 7 runs, 9 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies.
That's a ball.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
Play ball. He's out. You're out.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go number 5. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the 0-1. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
What's the play ball? Out. Ball 4. Take your base. Out.
Coming to the plate now, Carl Hicks. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Good hard slider there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home.
Ball 2.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
See it, drive it like you can. Here we go.
A bouncer to the left side. He's got it. On to first, and the Cubs squander what looked like a good opportunity as that ends the inning. Cubs strand a couple. They still lead by 7. It's 10-3.
Ball 4. Take the base.
In now, Carl Hicks. He's 1 for 4 for the game.
Carl Hicks.
Hey, get a good one up there, huh?
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, let her rip. Let
A
her
runner
rip.
at first with no outs here.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Nope.
Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
See it drive it.
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V, how about this, D-Roll? If you come to watch offense...
Ow! That's ball 4. 3! Ball 4. Take your base. 3! Out! Ball 4. Take your base. Out! 3! He's out! You're out! That's ball 4. 3! 3!
Yeah, it might only be a 2-game set, but listen, it's still a sweep. Hey, man, winners make the rules around here, and they earned it.
14-9 is the final score here. Chicago with a big 17-hit attack. Tim Hudson earned his 5th win of the year. Steve Carlton permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 57 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.